A man's sacrifice equals a woman's fantasy equals a woman's happiness. As I'm shooting this video, I had a revelation over the weekend. I had Thanksgiving dinner with my family and just looking at the family dynamics of a particular family member, I came to a realization that I want to tell you guys about and give you guys a warning too, because ultimately this is how things go. As men, we're supposed to provide and protect, but sometimes, that kind of just goes over people's head. So we got to go a little bit deeper into it. And so before we get too far into the video, I just want to remind you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. I'll give you guys a quick second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. As I just got a recent note, I want to make sure I share with you guys in this video. So I'm looking at the family dynamics of a particular family member, and he's doing the bulk of the work. He's a breadwinner of the family, which is what women say they want ultimately. And so, but I'm sitting there and I'm reflecting on the times where he was struggling, but they were still together. And the realization that I want to share with you guys is, as a man, our suffering, the more we cry, the more we sacrifice, it allows the woman to live in fantasy land, to live in happiness. It's like we're shielding her from the real realities of the world. Matter of fact, that is exactly what we are doing. We are shielding her. Whenever you have your stuff together, it allows your woman to put her guard down. See, the thing that we have to understand about women, and this is either obvious, rather obvious if you've dealt with enough women, financial stress or just in general emotional stress stresses them out. See, women aren't built to suffer and sacrifice to the level of us guys. They don't have the stomach for it. Some women do. There are some women that have, that raised their child by themselves and worked and all these different types of stuff and took care of the child and raised the child and made sure they still had manners and they were good at education. So there's outliers out there. But for the most part, women are not meant to suffer and be stressed out. They can't handle it and they can't take it. That's why a guy walking down the street, if something was to happen, he's the human shield in front of her and the child. See, women say they want to be strong and independent. They want to make their own money. They want to do their own things. But it's not until they get out there and they fall flat on their face that they realize this is not what they want. They realize they don't have any children. They don't have any kids. They don't have a man to help them and protect them when they're pregnant for 9 months straight. Really 10 months straight, because they got to have the child and then recover physically. So as a man, we are the most important out of the family. Because without us being the foundation of the family, the foundation of what the family stands on, the whole thing will tip over if we're not stable and strong ourselves. And here's the next thing, and this is just how stupid the modern Western culture actually is. We just acknowledge that men sacrifice a lot for their family to be happy, for their wives to live happy lives, for their children to not see the struggle, to not be stressed out, to not know that they're poor, or not see that they're broke. They provide a comfortable situation. Now, once you understand that a man's suffering is the family's equals the family's happiness, why do these women and some of these children, 50 Cent's son, there's a couple other sons, Lil Boosie's daughter, since they sacrificed and done so much for their family, why do the wife and why do some of the children openly disrespect the man? Why do they do that? It's so asinine to me after I just explained to you how much us men have to toil with the world and go out and fight and suffer and get up and find a way to keep fighting in the real world, that the people in your own family, the people inside your own that you're taking care of, will then take your position and disrespect you. It's the most idiotic, ridiculous thing ever known. To talk smack to somebody where if they left, the whole family structure will collapse instantly. And now you see how dumb the modern Western woman is when they openly disrespect their husbands, where they leave their husbands for no other reason but to go back to the streets and potentially find another man. I mean, look at Tia Mowry. Look at all these different other women just to go out here. See, they think good men that protect them and sacrifice are easy to find. They're not easy to find. It's more easy to find a guy that ain't shit, that won't do anything for you except blow your back out. That's what's out there in the streets. So ultimately, men do too much for the family to ever tolerate disrespect. Ever. Ever. For a woman to nag a man after he done worked hard all day, got yelled at, screamed at by the boss, worked 12 hours, 10, 12-hour shifts, exhausted, manual labor, just for him to come home and to be nagged out and stressed out. Isn't that crazy? Nelson Mandela went through all he went through for over 10 or 20 years, came home to his wife and divorced her. What does that say about women? It speaks volumes to how idiotic, chaotic, and overly emotional, over demanding they can be sometimes when it comes to dealing with their men. How out of touch from reality they truly are when it comes to their men. It's disgusting. That's my video. You guys like, comment, subscribe. Shoot the video if you like the video. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. You guys have a good day, good week. Keep grinding, keep focusing on what you got to focus on. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.